I decided to rank every agent in NBA 2K My Career history. Starting off with the first 2K game to introduce an agent, we have NBA 2K14.
Man, I've been looking all over for you, man. Should've known you'd be here.
Yo, man, just putting in some work. What up, man?
This is what's up. Bam!
Your longtime friend who is now your agent was able to secure you an invitation to the NBA Rookie Showcase. He explains all you need to do is play well in this showcase and you'll have a guaranteed spot in the first round of the NBA draft. Before the game, you and your matchup get into a physical altercation in the locker room, which could potentially disqualify you from the Rookie Showcase. But before things get too heated, your agent comes to break up the fight.
Not doing this right now. Hey, Jack, man, I think they're ready for you. Hey!
I see you out there, chump.
We're just trying to get in your head. Don't let him.
Without your agent being there to break up the fight, there's no telling how far the altercation could have gone and the consequences that may have followed. You go on to have an amazing performance and outperform your matchup. Now you're waiting with your agent for your name to be called in the NBA draft.
All right, listen up. I have a feeling we're getting close.
Yeah.
With the 11th pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select the 22-year-old point guard from Romania.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby!
What I tell you, dog? Woo!
First round, boy!
Boys, you got the first round, baby. This is your moment.
And just like that, your agent kept his word and you were selected first round in the NBA draft. Overall, I'm going to rate this agent in the A tier. Through all the ups and downs, it always felt like your agent had your back, allowing you to focus all your time and energy onto the basketball court. Next, we have NBA 2K15. It's draft day and you're waiting to be picked in the NBA draft.
With the 60th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jeremy Brown from Oklahoma City.
Ah, this guy? And he's terrible.
Good night, everyone, and thanks for coming.
There's my guy.
Your guy was told by his agent that he was going to be a late first round, maybe second round draft pick. Your guy's supposed to be in New York with the rest of those chumps. Your guy's about to blow his freaking lid because his dream of being in the NBA is still just a dream.
Hey, chill, man. I know this isn't how we wanted it to go down. Believe me. Like I told you, you're my last best hope at the agency. If you wash out, I wash out with you. But I was thinking, maybe this was the best thing that could have happened to you.
How you figure that, genius?
Better to go undrafted and have a choice than to be picked late by a stacked playoff team where your chances of making the team are about as high as my chances of dating a supermodel.
I already don't really like this agent. First he said we were projected to go late first round, early second round the latest. Now he's saying it's best that we didn't get drafted because he's not confident in our skills to play for a playoff team.
So what's the move, man?
This just affects our timing, okay? You just gotta keep working hard and be ready. Injuries, overhyped draft picks. Sooner or later, players are gonna wash out and they are going to call you. You hear me?
So now his plan is to wait for another player to get injured or something? We're talking about an NBA prospect that has a 99 overall potential. And he wants us to wait for another player to get injured.
Keep working hard. And we'll find you a home before you know it.
6 months? He had us waiting for 6 months with no job, no income, no nothing, surviving off nothing. Let's see what he has to say now.
I know you've been staying in shape, working hard on your game, waiting for your shot.
Yeah, so when's that gonna be? Because you told me not getting picked was a good thing.
It was. This is America. Freedom of choice and all that good stuff. And that is why I'm here. Now is the time. Teams are able to offer 10-day contracts at this point, and I've been on the phone nonstop. There's some definite interest in you.
What's that mean? I get to pick where I want to go?
Whoa, it's not that easy, my friend. But there are several teams willing to give you a little tryout, see if it makes sense for them to sign you.
Listen, man. First of all, you're not my friend. You're my agent. And second, where's the list? Because I'm ready to play.
So here's the list of the teams that you have the opportunity to try out for. You try out for the Orlando Magic and have an amazing performance.
You obviously have the skills to make it in the NBA. But we're not sure you have the right body type or the skill set to do it night in, night out. Hey, keep your head up. Hang in there. We'll see if we can make something happen.
Move, man. What are you doing?
We got our foot in the door. The Magic have offered you a 10-day deal.
Why not a year?
Because you're an undrafted, unproven commodity. But they saw enough to take a flyer on you. So you have exactly 10 days, 240 freaking hours to show that you belong. You perform, you got a shot at a guaranteed deal for the rest of the season. We both live to breathe another day. You don't, you got a shot at being last in a long line of might have beens, and I'm probably out on the street too. Living in this rat hole.
Hold up. Rat hole? This is all I can afford because you didn't get me drafted.
Ultimately, you play good and get your contract extended from a 10-day to the full season and live happily ever after. But I still don't like this agent. He acts really sporadic, and I can see how that could be stressful to play knowing that your agent is unconfident in you. I'm going to rate this agent in the D tier. Next, we have NBA 2K16. You're a young up-and-coming basketball player from the projects trying to make a name for yourself. You have a sister and a close friend named Vic who support you through your high school journey. As you continue to play high school basketball, you start to get college offers and start to get more serious about the NBA. So you decide on a college and start searching for an agent.
When you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We can already tell that this agent is a businessman. This agent wants you to play 1 year in college and then go straight to the league, while your parents want you to stay in school and get a 4-year college degree. Now you have to make the decision between your family's wishes and the money.
I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right. I need 30 seconds, freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot.
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
What would you guys do in this situation? Would you go to the NBA and get your money? Or would you listen to your family and get a 4-year college degree? Ultimately, your agent convinces you to join the NBA draft and you get drafted 4th overall in the 1st round, despite your parents wanting you to stay in school for 4 years. I'm gonna rank this agent in the S tier for his negotiating skills and his business savvy mindset. Next, we got NBA 2K17. You're a young high school basketball player with a mixtape that's going viral.
Yo, Coach Falls, check out my highlight reel.
Your most recent high school mixtape has 1 million views, and people are already declaring you the president of basketball. You play well in your 1st year of college and get drafted to the NBA. Now it's time to negotiate your first shoe deal, and you even have the opportunity to get your own signature shoe.
Okay, so am I going to get my own shoe?
Of course you're going to get your own shoe. I mean, you're the prez. We'll get you like the presidential suite or something.
While this is an amazing accomplishment, you didn't need the agent to get to the NBA because you were already viral. Your agent really only helped you when it came to securing a shoe deal, which is why I'm going to have to rank this agent into the C tier. Next, we got NBA 2K18. After becoming a failed DJ, you decide to give basketball another shot and become a street ball player. After performing well in your street ball tournament, you gain the confidence to try out for an NBA team. For this agent to take someone who quit basketball and and decided to be a DJ and leveraging them all the way to being an NBA player, I have to give this agent at least a B tier. Next, we got NBA 2K19. You start off as an undrafted player playing for the Shanghai Sharks, and eventually you work your way up to playing in the G League. After making it to the G League, your agent gives you the opportunity to negotiate your contract with an NBA team of your choice. I feel like the agent giving you the opportunity to negotiate your contract is a great bonus, but ultimately I don't think they did anything extraordinary, which is why I'm gonna rank this agent in the C tier. Next, we got NBA 2K20. You're a college athlete deciding to join the NBA draft, and even before the draft, your agent already has 4 shoe deals lined up for you, but you're still unsure if you want to join the draft or stay back in college and work on your game. Your agent is able to convince you to join the NBA draft, similar to the agent in NBA 2K16. Overall, I'm gonna rank this agent in the A tier for getting you a shoe deal before even joining the NBA and convincing you to join the draft even though you weren't confident in yourself. Next, we have NBA 2K21. You have an agent that's been with you since day one, a real OG that watched you grow and develop into the person you are today. But now that you're transitioning into the NBA, you want to scout more agencies and see what they have to offer.
I'm Harper Dell. Thank you so much for coming down to hear our pitch.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Yeah, and thank you for taking the time out to meet me.
Absolutely. This is the moment. You have worked your entire life to get here, and we are here to support you in that journey to the next step where you start getting paid. I don't have to tell you, we have the deepest roster of NBA talent in the world and brand partnerships with every company you can name.
You can already tell that this agency is a lot more professional and has a lot more resources. Now you go and talk to your agent about the meeting. So basically, he doesn't want you to sign with a big agency because he feels like if you stay with a small agency, you'll be able to stay true to yourself. Ultimately, you have to choose between the 2 agencies on which one aligns with how you want your NBA career to turn out. I'm gonna rank your OG agent in the B tier and the professional agency in the A tier. Next, we have NBA 2K22. You're in a similar situation as in 2K21. You have 2 different agencies to choose from, but the first agency is an agency that is focused on basketball and continuing your basketball career, but the second agency is focused on things outside of basketball like rapping and acting. They even say you can have a lucrative career without even touching an NBA basketball court. In the end, you have to pick the agency that aligns with what you want to do with your NBA career. I'm gonna rank both of these agencies in the B tier. Next, we have NBA 2K23.
With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select MP.
You get drafted to the NBA and the fan base is split into 2. One side thinks that you're going to be a bust and the other side is confident that you can come in and make a change for the organization. This agency's only job is to make the fans that didn't want you to get drafted start to like you. They give you the option between 2 billboards and that's pretty much it. I'm going to rank this agency in the D tier. Next, we have NBA 2K24. This game really doesn't count because your dad was already in the NBA and you were basically just under his wing. You didn't really have a real agent in this game. 2K kinda gave up on my career this year, but I'm gonna rank your dad/agent in the C tier. Next, we have NBA 2K25. At first, you and your agent were rivals in high school, but then in college, you became teammates and good friends. Unfortunately, your now agent wasn't able to make the NBA, which is why he's your agent. I don't think this agent had a critical role in you becoming an NBA player. I think it's more of a situation that you didn't want to leave your friend behind, but for him to be able to put his pride aside and be fine with being just an agent, I'm gonna put him in the B tier. If you like this video, subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers.